American solar installations benefit from U.S. tax incentives and the ability to use cheap components from China, where lower labor costs and fewer environmental restrictions contribute to the lower price tag.
They don't have to play by the same rules we have to play by.
Financing is another reason, as Chinese businesses get low-cost loans from state-owned banks, letting them cut prices.
It starts decades ago with the buildup in China and truly aggressive pricing, and call it dumping if you wanted. They built their industry on aggressive pricing.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump imposed a 30% tariff on Chinese solar imports in 2018. While tariffs have since dropped to 18%, some American manufacturers say they are still needed for now.
Until we become competitive enough, we can get in economies of scale to produce at the same cost level and sell at the same price as the Chinese competitors.
In August, 18 solar companies asked U.S. trade officials to expand tariffs to companies in 3 Southeast Asian nations whose products they say are really made in China.
And of course, the fundamental question is how much of those commodities or goods, the solar panels and modules, are really made in those countries. It's hard to tell.
That's because solar components can be made in one place and assembled somewhere else. Another reason Chinese solar cells are cheaper, much of the polysilicon they use comes from coal-fired plants in western China, where more than 1 million Muslim Uyghurs have been confined in re-education camps.
About 45–46% of China's polysilicon is produced in Xinjiang with forced labor. I don't think you can get any cheaper than that.
Labor shortages from COVID, power cutbacks in China, and backups at U.S. ports, all creating turbulence in the solar industry. But there is a divide over the tariff issue. Tariffs raise the cost of essential components, says a nonprofit company that makes solar panels in disadvantaged communities.
If you're trying to stimulate a resurgence of manufacturing in the United States, but some of the submaterials required have to come from Asia, and if you put onerous tariffs on those materials,
that hurts American manufacturing, he says. Regardless of where the components are made, demand for solar power is growing.
The industry doubles in size about every 3 years.
Because we are a leader, we are an intelligent powerhouse of these new technologies.
Despite the trade dispute, Cornell's Feng-Chung Yu adds the future of solar power is bright. Mike O'Sullivan, VOA News.